The GOP presidential primaries so far this election cycle dominated by anti-immigrant rhetoric, with frontrunner Donald Trump entering the race by calling Mexican immigrants rapists and drug dealers, former Governor Jeb Bush wanting to grant asylum only to those Syrian refugees who are Christian, and Canadian-born Ted Cruz proposing to increase already record numbers of deportations and ending birthright citizenship guaranteed by the 14th Amendment. So it's no surprise when this nativist sentiment ends up in state politics. Florida Governor Rick Scott proposing a bill authorizing him to use military force to round up unwanted immigrants. HB 1095 calls undocumented immigrants invaders, prohibits any Floridian receiving state assistance from helping them, and allows the state to monitor immigrants. Doral Representative Carlos Trujillo, who serves as the Criminal Justice Subcommittee Chair, says the federal government isn't doing its job in tracking Middle Eastern refugees. Our governor, along with 30 other governors, have requested information from the White House about who these refugees are, where they're located, and what their background is. At no point has the executive branch shared this information. But critics comparing it to Arizona's SB 1070, signed by Governor Jan Brewer, it was the most controversial immigration bill of its time. Many of its provisions struck down by the U.S. Supreme Court as unconstitutional. Representative Dave Kerner saying it does nothing for the safety and protection of our state. Other states, like Georgia, having passed similar bills and found them to be devastating to their workforce at harvest time, with half of its pre-conflict population of 11 million people either killed or displaced, many international agencies calling the situation in Syria the worst humanitarian crisis since World War II. And the UN High Commission on Refugees finding that the thousands of unaccompanied children making their way here from Central America are fleeing gang warfare caused by the US drug trade. This has been From the Desk of. I'm Enrique Baloira.